I'm Alan Walker, and I'm with Dale Carnegie right here in our Nashville Training Center. One of the things that we know in order to get to where we need to get to in our life is we need coaches and we need mentors. A coach is really somebody who takes us to some place where we couldn't or wouldn't go on our own. Unfortunately, a recent Gallup survey showed that only 3 in 10 of the U.S. workforce feels like their manager has relevant coaching conversations with them on a regular basis. That same report gave us another startling fact, which is the number one reason why our people consider leaving our organization is lack of coaching and development. Now, there's a lot of resources out there in terms of coaching. A quick Google search just a minute ago, in less than a second, I saw 22 million opportunities for coaching videos, so there's lots of content. At Dale Carnegie, we believe it's not just about content, it's also about skill and learning. In fact, having the ability to come in and really be effective as a coach, we think falls into a few critical categories. The first category is, what is coaching perceived to be like in your organization? In other words, if somebody comes up to you and says, I'm going to give you some coaching, are you expecting a positive conversation or a negative one? I think far too often people see that as potentially a negative. Well, how do we reverse that trend? The first thing would be simply this. Whenever we come up to our individuals that we're working with, find out what they're doing right first. In other words, people grow from their strengths. A lot of research around that. So finding what they're doing well and encouraging that is one of the easiest ways to not only attune our people to coaching, but frankly, get results in the coaching. The second element that coaching can be very helpful for us to do is to be action specific. Sometimes we give vague responses like, we need more enthusiasm, or we'd like you to be better with customers. And although we certainly might need those things to happen, it's not actionable for the employee. How do I be more enthusiastic? In what ways am I supposed to be better with my customers? And so the specificity of the coaching, action-oriented, is going to be very helpful for our employees. The third element that we think can be helpful in coaching is why. Simon Sinek has one of the most popular videos on the internet in TED.com where it begins with why. And he mentions in there it's not about the what, it's about the why, particularly for our younger workers. So what's the context of the coaching? Why are those actions going to make a difference for them and eventually make a difference for the organization? If you think for a moment that coach that you had back when you were developing in your career and how much further you are because of the input they gave you. We have the opportunities as leaders to be that kind of coach for our people. If you want to find out more, there's resources on dalecarnegie.com around coaching and some guidebooks. In addition, in Nashville, we're going to hold a 2-day event that's going to help you be the coach that others would pay to be coached by. 2 days in Nashville. You can check it out online as well. Again, this is Alan Walker from our Nashville Training Center of Dale Carnegie.